I'd like to call the June 5th, 2024 Historic Preservation Commission meeting to order at 8:30 on the button, or 6:30 on the button. May we have a roll call vote?
Commissioner Barkley?
Here.
Commissioner Weinberger?
Here.
Commissioner Gonzalez?
Here.
Commissioner Harlow is absent. Commissioner Prisby?
Here.
Commissioner Elder?
Here.
And Chairman Bonin is absent.
Okay, so with Chairman Bonin absent, the commission requires a temporary chairman for this meeting. Is there anyone that is willing to make a motion to appoint me as chairman pro tem?
I am willing. I move to
Second?
appoint Jim.
I second.
Oh, second.
May we have a roll call vote?
Can he say the motion first?
Okay, stay home.
I move to appoint Jim Prisby as chairman pro tem for the June 5th, 2024 Historic Preservation Commission meeting.
Second,
Second.
roll call vote?
Commissioner Barkley?
Aye.
Commissioner Weinberger?
Aye.
Commissioner Gonzalez?
Aye.
Commissioner Prisby?
Aye.
Commissioner Elder?
Aye.
Okay, motion carries.
You get to vote on your own thing?
I get to vote on myself, yeah, that's great. All right, the next order of business is approval of the minutes from the last meeting. Are there any corrections to the meeting notes and minutes from May 13, 2024?
I have none.
Nope.
Anybody? Sarah?
No.
Okay, hearing none. Do we have a motion for the meeting minutes for May 13th, 2024?
I'll move to approve the minutes from the May 13th, 2024 special meeting.
Second. May we have a roll call vote?
Commissioner Barkley?
Aye.
Commissioner Weinberger?
Aye.
Commissioner Gonzalez?
Aye.
Commissioner Elder?
Aye.
Chairman Prisby?
Aye. Motion carries. Tonight, we have 4 sign permits to run through. So that'll be the next item on the agenda. Let's see, the next item we're gonna start with is case A-6-2024, sign permit review, 43A South Washington, Legendary Spa, installation of 1 awning sign and 1 permanent window sign. Will the applicant please come to the podium and provide a brief overview of the project? Please state your name for the record.
Okay, hi, everybody. Thanks for coming. My name's John Reynolds. I'm with Sinorama in Woodridge, Illinois, and we've been hired to do this project by Paul Kingsley of Legendary Spa. It's a new business here in Hinsdale.
Paul Kingsley, I'm General Counsel for Legendary Spa. We're happy to be here in Hinsdale. This is our 5th location, and we're very excited to get here tonight after working with Bethany.
Welcome.
Okay.
Okay, brief overview of the project. Well, let's start with what currently exists. In your packet, there are a number of pages, but hopefully we can focus just on a few. This is a photo of the existing building at 43 South Washington. And Legendary Spa plans to occupy the space above the Jade Dragon, 2nd floor only. The only entrance is at 43A, which is a doorway. If you look at the photo, it's kind of tucked behind the tree on the left side. It's a double set of glass. One is the doors on the bottom, and there's a large window over the top. Another, a closer picture of the location is this one. This is a shot of just the door and the existing window above it. And what we would like to turn this into for Legendary Spa is a black awning with a small logo on the valance, which is located just over the door, and it covers the upper set of glass. And there's a little bit of graphics on the door as well. One is the Legendary Spa logo, and the other is a QR code, which will be on the door. And Paul, you want to explain what the QR code will do?
The QR code will point to our main landing website, legendaryspa.com. So it allows us to change hours or information without having to constantly reprint or get additional permissions for changing that sign.
Right, so if he changes his days and hours, if the spa does that, We don't have to go and change it all the time. He just changes it on his website, and the QR code automatically takes care of informing folks. Now, we learned through Bethany that this particular address, 43 South Washington, I guess has been a bone of contention for some time. It turns out that the restaurant that's in the building called the Jade Dragon exists on the first floor. It's in the primary address, which is 43 South Washington. And according to Bethany, the signs at the Jade Dragon, or at least one of the signs for sure, has been out of compliance with regulations for quite some time. So it turns out that the Jade Dragon's owner and the landlord happen to be one and the same. So when Paul, our client, applied for a sign permit going through the legitimate process, he found, no, can't be done, and the reason is because the landlord himself is out of compliance, and he occupies, obviously, the lion's share of the square footage, and certainly all the square footage on the bottom of the building. So we were asked to take this into consideration as we were going to go through this process. And the agreement that has been reached is that the rolled up awning that you see in this particular picture, we don't have a picture of the Jade Dragon's awning actually unfurled or rolled out all the way. The owner has agreed that in order for Mr. Kingsley and Legendary Spa to achieve its sign permit and get its awning and its graphics up, that he would sacrifice his awning. And so we've been asked by Paul to take the awning down in advance of putting any of Legendary Spa's awnings or graphics up. That's the agreement that's been reached, and so that's where we stand at this point. We're willing to take it down. Paul's willing to have it taken down. It's not his awning, but his company is paying for the removal. And we're told that that would then put the building into compliance.
How often does that awning come down? Do they use that anymore? I can't remember the last time it was out, period.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have a problem with the
I
removal,
honestly
for
didn't
sure.
remember they even had one. 'Cause
Yeah, that all works for me.
Yeah,
How
it's
many
fine.
inches does the awning, your awning, come out from the door? If I were to look at it like.
I think one of the papers that is in your stack, 30 inches.
Okay.
Do you have that in writing that he's allowing you to take that awning off?
Yeah, he's consented in here.
Oh, he is?
And the
Okay, I
consent
got
is
so
in
many.
here, he's
looking
signed
at
that,
everything.
so, just
Oh, here it is.
a minor correction, the landlord is actually not one and the same, the landlord is related to the tenant down below, but they are, I guess, separate entities, so.
Yeah.
They're family, right?
Yeah, they're family,
Okay,
so.
got it, okay.
Yeah, Mr. Lapchin, president of LCGM Properties, said, "If the Village of Hinsdale approves of your awning request, I will also be agreeable."
Yep, and he's reviewed the submissions.
Okay.
Okay. Any questions from the group?
No, I do not.
Comments?
Seems like a win-win.
Yeah.
Is the back side of this awning open, or is it like up against the window?
It's open. Once you get underneath the awning, you'll be able to look right at that window, that same window.
Okay. And is there any kind of ledge on the back side of this that's gonna attract birds to fly up in there?
No, no.
Okay, it's gonna be.
It's gonna be
strictly-
completely open, so it'll be, I will never say impossible, but would have to be a very crafty bird being able to do that.
So the sides are open, right?
No, sides are closed.
The sides are
Oh, the sides
closed.
are closed,
Oh,
okay.
there it is. I don't have, sorry, I didn't.
Oh,
have it in
yeah,
my
okay, I
packet.
see.
Why does
Sorry.
the
See?
King Kaiser awning come out? Is it
Okay.
about
Okay,
the same?
got it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I see
It's-
that.
yeah,
this
it's pretty-
this particular kind of, this is like your cut and fold kind of a thing. If you put, fold it all back up together, that's what the plan would look like.
All right.
And And how far does the King Kaiser awning come out?
Good question. Do we know how far King Kaiser's comes out?
It looks.
This is a
about
pretty
the s-
standard projecting,
It looks
you know.
about the
Right.
same in the picture.
Any other comments? Are there members of the public that wish to speak on this matter tonight? Okay, Tom?
One question, is the King Kaiser, they look somewhat similar, not similar in color, but similar in somewhat shape. Are they in compliance, Bethany, do you know? King Kaiser?
I'd have to check.
Oh, because, I don't know, it might not be.
But that's not up for review.
Oh, it's not.
Right. Any other comments, Sarah?
Nope.
All right. Do we have a motion?
I move to approve case A 6-2024, a sign permit for 43A South Washington, the Legendary Spa.
Second.
Second.
May we have a roll call vote?
Commissioner Barkley?
Aye.
Commissioner Weinberger?
Aye.
Commissioner Gonzalez?
Aye.
Commissioner Elder?
Aye.
Chairman Prisby?
Aye. Motion carries. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you all.
Appreciate it.
All right, next on the docket is Case A-15-2014, sign permit review, 114 South Washington Street. I think this is pronounced Kai Cantina, installation of one wall sign. Again, would the applicant please come to the podium and provide a brief overview of the project, and please state your name for the record.
I'm Colin Ringelstetter, one of the owners of the restaurants. We are basically replacing the former K-Miso sign with the Kaye Cantina sign. The top of the sign is staying the same as the K-Miso with the rays. The wording is the only part that changes. Obviously, K-Miso comes off, Kaye goes on in the same coloring with the LED backing, and then below that, with no LED backing, is the Cantina.
It's essentially the same sign, correct?
It's literally the same sign.
Any comments, questions?
Just changing the name of the restaurant? Or?
Yeah, we changed the name April 1st. So we've
How
attempted
long was it K-Miso?
November 7th to April.
So the answer's not long.
Not long.
Okay, great.
No. In fact, I put the sign up in January, so the sign.
Yeah, I remember it going up.
Yeah,
so-
we just had this conversation.
Yeah. Anyone in the public care to comment on this tonight? All right. Anything else?
No?
Just a name change.
All right, yeah, it's just a name change at that point. So, that being said, do we have a motion?
Yes. I move to approve case A-15-2024, sign permit review, 114 South Washington Street, Kaye Cantina, installation of one wall sign.
Second,
Second.
roll call vote.
Commissioner Barkley?
Aye.
Commissioner Weinberger?
Aye.
Commissioner Gonzalez?
Aye.
Commissioner Elder?
Aye.
Chairman Cashman?
Aye, motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank
luck.
you.
All right, next, case A-18-2024, sign permit review, 42 East Hinsdale Avenue, Hinsdale Prime Steak, installation of one wall sign and two awning signs. Again, I'll say it for the record. The applicant, please come to the podium and provide a brief overview of the project, and please state your name for the record.
So hello, I'm Antonio from Hinsdale Prime Steak. For this sign application, so we are not trying to do any changes, just keeping the existing awning that is already, change it for new, the old canopy for new canopy. Instead of being black and white, it's going to be just flat black. And removing there is a square which has a baker for our logo, which is an H with the prime steak. And I think it's it. It's just changing what is existing for new material.
Mr. Chairman, my name is Keith Lord. For the record, I own the building. I built the building and designed the building 25 plus years ago. They have absolute full support. We went through probably 60 different tenants for Hinsdale, and very familiar with this town and what we thought it would need and what it didn't need. And we are extremely excited as the team behind me to have probably one of the best, finest restaurant teams put together in the city. We don't want it in the doings, although they call every week, but when you find out who the background and the history of these people are, I think you will be as excited as I am to get them open. There is no increase in signage. There's no decrease. We are simply taking, and I got something from this fine young lady over here, I think yesterday, saying, would you please take the corner bakery sign down? And yeah, that's why we're here, is to take the corner bakery sign down, because that is not in compliance, because the tenant's been out for 30 days, as you so kindly let me know. We want to get these signs up and get the restaurant open, because it's a huge benefit for this village.
What is the restaurant in the city?
These are people that have worked for Ballyhoo,
Okay.
for Gibson's, for Francesca's, and,
Maple and Ash.
which one?
Maple and Ash.
Maple and Ash.
Okay.
So these, this is not a first-time group. We had a lot of people wanting to open their first restaurant. No. This is a tremendous group that is gonna create something that doesn't exist in this town, and we're extremely excited to get them open. And it
Okay.
took us a year and a half to get Corner Bakery out because of bankruptcy and $300,000 legal fees. And then they asked to come back in, and I said, what,
Seriously?
are you out of your mind? No. I said, there's no more halved loaves of bread with canned soup for this village. Those days are gone. We will not accept that.
So where Corner Bakery is written out on the two sides, that's just gonna be blank now?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just gonna be without it. We have our name in the lip of the each awning in each side, Garfield and Hinsdale Avenue. So it would say Hinsdale Prime Mistake in one lip of the awning and Hinsdale Prime Mistake in the other side. So the awning that is in the middle, that one's going to be just black, flat black, plus the logo that is above the door.
And that logo will be the same size as what they're now.
So,
Any questions, comments?
I'm excited.
Another win-win.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
You're hungry. I got it.
I have it.
Any issues having and leaving the gooseneck lights on the part that will now no longer have signage? Do those need to be capped or just leave them?
I was wondering that, but I think that maybe you leave them just in case they change their mind. I mean, I don't know how that goes
Are you gonna
through.
use them?
Are those, yeah, are they
No, they
lit?
certainly can be used. I would request that they are left for you guys to
Probably.
oversee the awning, because that will help light up the awning. The awning does not have lights underneath it. The goosenecks actually.
I don't have
light the
strong
lighting.
feeling one way or the other. I was just
Uh-huh.
bringing it up because now we've got gooseneck lights that are
Sidewalk lighting.
illuminating
It's nice.
nothing.
But as the awning has no lights,
Right.
probably can help a little, like
Yeah,
at
but
night.
those
to-
goosenecks point back at the wall, and they're far above the awning. The awnings are nice, I like them, right? They stick out far enough, you're not gonna be able to see that wording on the very edge of that awning anyway. So I don't kind of relate those two so much, but like I said, I don't have strong feelings one way or the other on leaving them, other than it's an architectural aspect now.
Yeah, well, on the east side, it'll only catch the very tail end of the awning.
Right.
Over the door, it looks nice, and
Yeah.
on the north side, it makes
Right.
sense, so.
At this point, it's almost illuminating the whole building and not just the signage.
Yeah.
And just throwing it out there for people to talk about. Anybody have an issue with it?
No, I
No.
don't care.
Okay.
But it's gonna, yeah, it's lighting up the sidewalk too, right?
Yeah.
There you go. So is there any members of the public that wish to speak on this matter tonight? Hearing none. Anyone else? Nothing? Okay. Do we have a motion?
Sure, hopefully I got the right piece of paper in my hand. I'll move to approve case A-18-2024 sign permit review -42 East Hinsdale Avenue, Hinsdale Prime Steak installation of one wall sign and 2 awning signs.
Second?
Second.
Roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Barkley?
Aye.
Commissioner Weinberger?
Aye.
Commissioner Gonzalez?
Aye.
Commissioner Elder?
Aye.
Chairman Prisby?
Aye. Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Good
much.
luck to you.
Thank you.
Good luck, gentlemen.
Thank you.
All right. Damn it, Chris, now I'm hungry too.
See you guys next week.
I want mine medium.
All right.
Standard medium rare.
Now, case A-19-2024, sign permit review, 21 East First Street, Blue Mercury, installation of 2 wall signs. So you're already at the podium, but please provide us an overview and state your name for the record.
Good evening, Frank Lambert with, I guess I'm the sign contractor, doing the permitting for the sign contractor, KDN Signs in Wooddale. Blue Mercury has been in the community for nearly 20 years, and they're going through a subtle rebrand. 2 wall signs are being proposed, one on the south, which is the front, and the east elevation. Both signs are existing and being replaced with a like for like as far as size. The front elevation is 19 square feet and the east is 23. Both proposed wall signs will be constructed the same way as the original. A backer pan with halo lit letters mounted. The original backer pan was dark blue with white letters, and now we're doing more of a lighter blue with a color called, I don't know, some other blue.
Mercurial blue.
Mercurial blue, thank you. I don't know how, okay.
And I only know that because I
Mercury blue
read
now.
it.
Yeah.
I don't get excited like I know all my colors.
And
I read it.
and deep blue for the letters, which is not dark but deep. Replacing like for like will not. We will have no other penetrations. It'll be a simple back wiring connection. So you won't see any penetrations on the wall from the new size. So that's about it.
Both signs light up?
They do. Same way, a halo lit, edge lit kind of glow illumination.
Are the existing signs lit?
Yes,
Okay.
same. So just kind of went from an uppercase to more of a lowercase copy.
Comments?
My other question, but if the existing sign's already lit, then it's a moot point. I was just curious, I didn't know they were lit, first of all. So I was just curious if apartments were upstairs, if that was a problem, but clearly they have been lit already, so it must not be a problem.
We get
I
into
haven't
lighting
received any
questions, foot
complaints
candles
previously.
and all that good stuff.
What was that?
Should we get into like all that lighting questions, like foot candles? Which I
Well,
don't
there's a
understand.
requirement of what, no more than 50-foot candles? Correct?
So the new one's pretty much same type of lighting as the old one.
Yeah, I don't know if they spec'd out a Kelvin temperature, you know, we could do more of an antique, which is more of a warmer color versus cool, which won't be as bright either.
Are they
So.
adjustable at all in case it comes out a little hot?
Dimmers could be added to it, yeah. Which, if that's a condition, that's not a problem.
I would keep it as an option.
Okay.
Yeah, because just in the event that people start saying something, that's all.
Okay, no problem.
No, it's not your decision, but the blue is awfully different than the blue that they have now.
Right.
I like the old sign.
Yeah. For the record, I'm not real happy with the blue.
Yeah, I don't know why yeah, me too. It doesn't, I mean, the other one seems more,
Stands out more, you can read the words.
I understand the need to go lighter when you do the darker letters, right? However, this particular color blue, I'm not thrilled with.
Yeah.
But I'm not.
it looks, like for a younger, crowd, like what I would call college crowd, if they're trying to focus that. That's what it seems like it. Not a more adult, sophisticated crowd, but who am I to judge this stuff?
It's their logo.
Yeah, no, personally, I like the old one better.
Yeah, the other seems more, like a sense of,
not advertising
I
it,
wouldn't
so-
want to say maturity, but a sense of, classic, and, no, that's not even the right word. It's-
Oh, and they do have 6,500 Kelvin, which is more of a brighter, cooler white. Would you like something a little warmer,
I would go with warm.
more antique-y looking?
You know, the problem is the warmer doesn't go with that color scheme.
Yeah,
Oh, that's true.
yeah, when you look at,
Yeah, but at night, it won't really.
Well,
see
wait a minute,
it
you
much
have a
better.
white background, and if you have
But
white,
if it's blue, it's really a blue background.
no,
So
wait,
are the lights
wait,
behind
I'm
the letters?
confused now.
Or
Are
the perimeter?
here,
No, the lights
Oh.
are,
so it's
yeah,
against the
they're
blue.
spaced off
Behind the letters.
the pan.
Oh,
behind-
so-
Oh,
yeah.
it's behind the letters, I
If
got it.
if it was behind the whole border, the whole sign,
Yeah,
and
I thought
glowing
it was
off the
behind
white,
the
then
sign, I
yes,
see
I
that.
would agree.
Here's a picture.
Oh, yeah, that wouldn't work, no,
I think it needs to be a cooler color.
it does need to be clear.
Okay, that's fine.
Forget about the
6,500 is about the max we
Never
usually,
mind about the
we
dimmer.
offer.
No, you can throw that out now.
Oh, I lost my dimmer?
Nope. Well, at least you haven't lost a stink yet. How about that?
But on that lighter background though, I don't think it'll be that strong. I think that white glowing on the light blue. A lot of times they'll put a vinyl or something white to kind of soak in that light,
Yeah.
just shoot it out. So I think it'll be
It's not gonna be that reflective
Yeah.
with a medium
not too
blue
reflective,
color. And if it's beyond the light foot candle requirement, it has to get changed. And,
Is there an ordinance of light foot
Yeah, was it
requirement?
maximum 50? Beth?
Correct.
50?
Measured at the width, and that was sent, and it's in the staff report as well.
Okay, great.
So there's no one here for the public to make comments? Anybody else, last comments?
Fine. I think we all said it.
All right, so do we have a motion?
I move to approve case A-19-2024, sign permit review for 21 East First Street, Blue Mercury, installation of 2 wall signs.
Second,
Second.
roll call vote.
Commissioner Barkley?
Aye.
Commissioner Weinberger?
Aye.
Commissioner Gonzalez?
Aye.
Commissioner Elder?
Aye.
Chairman Prisby?
Aye. All right,
Great, thank you. Have a good
care.
meeting.
Thank you.
excellent. All right, so we're off to public comments, and there's no one here. Frank may actually get out on time. Ooh. New business, anybody? Nothing, all right. We're cruising right along. Old business, Bethany,
The
you're
signs,
up.
the signs are currently being fabricated. The check has been sent to our sign company. So, and we have sent out letters to the residents that live nearby. So the next step is, once we're closer to the signs being fabricated, we'll have the areas jeweled. I did check with Public Services, and it doesn't seem like there's gonna be any conflicts with future plans for 5G, for the 5G small cell. And so I'll keep you guys posted at the next meeting when we'll have those signs installed, but it should be the next month or two.
All right, last time we talked, there was the potential of having to move them slightly if Julie found something
Yep.
underground.
That's the goal, but we don't want to Julie until we get a little closer to when
Sure.
they're actually gonna be installed.
Okay.
So, but yeah, we've picked out the general locations, and 6 of them will be installed, so,
Okay, great.
yep.
6th Street Improvement Project,
I have no updates, and Bill Harlow is not here.
okay. Sign code,
I have no updates on that as well.
this is awesome.
Whoa, we're coasting.
Anybody else? We got time to kill, it seems. If
I
we're all
guess-
good,
I do have one question. We've definitely seen a downtick in applications for the overlay district. Is there something we can do to encourage old homeowners who have not applied to take part in it? I definitely, I'm watching some houses that are still going down, which I wish they would be on the overlay district, just because I do think it's been very successful. And is there a way
Yeah.
that we can ramp up some education to get some of the other houses to join in?
Yeah, I am working behind the scenes with some people on future applications. So it's not like everything's gone dead, it's just certain applications haven't moved forward. And as you guys know, the construction, process is cyclical of, people start planning and then everything hits at once. So we do have projects that are, that I expect will come forward. We have received our first 2 preliminary certificate of appropriateness applications which will be through our new process. So the members appointed for our first ad hoc design review team meeting, it's kind of a mouthful, is Commissioner Weinberger, Commissioner Prisby, and then our trustee Alexis Braden, former commissioner. So we will have that meeting on June 17th, but we have had a downtick overall in demolition and new construction in Robbins Park. But these are our first new applications. We can look into, and if you guys have any suggestions of marketing campaigns or ways to promote the program better, the Hinsdalean has been obviously a great success. It's been Preservation Month, so they did several stories in a row. And I think once we have completed projects, which is the hard part right now, it will be easier to have actual visuals for people to use for promoting the program as well. It's just hard right now when we don't have, the end result. So, yeah.
okay. Anyone else? Chris? Frank?
Yeah, do you know how many homes, I mean, not give me a hard number, but that are being torn down that could have been saved? Do you have an idea? Because you guys see the permit before we do, right?
I'd have to check on what the permit data is. We did check because recently, and I know demolitions as a whole in Hinsdale is down year over year. That could be because partially we have a new program. It could be because of the market conditions and construction costs are so high right now, and land value. It could be for a slew of reasons, so we are tracking that. But we are having a lot of people take advantage of our preservation program, and some of them are for additions. But as you guys saw for 111 North Lincoln last month, that wasn't a crazy huge project, but it was something that's gonna be more historically accurate and create some inside changes that also deal with the outside. So we've got some good projects moving forward, and we definitely want to keep the momentum up.
All right. Sarah, anything? All right, may I please have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
I move to adjourn.
Second,
Second.
all those in favor? Aye. All those opposed? Motion carries.
Awesome.
Happy summer.
Thank you, Chairman.